Hello friends, this is Dan once again with another Bible topic. This time we're looking at Isaiah 53. Um, it's in the Old Testament. The book of Isaiah has 66 chapters, which corresponds to the fact that there's 66 books in the entire Bible, Old Testament, New Testament together. Chapter 53 is clearly a messianic chapter. Now, we believe that Isaiah died a martyr's death and was actually sawn in two by the evil king Manasseh, who was probably the most wicked king that Judah had ever. Um, some so-called scholars have tried to take the book of Isaiah and saw that in two as well, claiming that there were at least two different Isaiahs that wrote the book because of the difference in writing styles. It's called the Deutero-Isaiah theory. That's nonsense in my opinion and the opinion of many others. I don't write the same way and use the same vocabulary I used 40 years ago. I mean, people change and grow along the way. And I have a better answer even than my own example. God anticipates throughout the Bible every heresy that might come up, and he provides answers to it. Jesus quoted from both of the disputed sections in Isaiah and attributes them to the same prophet, Isaiah. John 12, verse 37 says, "But although he had done so many signs before them, they did not believe in him, that the word of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spoke, Lord, who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?" Therefore, it says they could not believe because Isaiah said again, and this is from a different part, these are from the two disputed texts, "He has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, lest they should see with their eyes, lest they should understand with their hearts and turn, so that I should heal them." These things Isaiah said when he saw his glory and spoke of him. Nevertheless, even among the rulers, many believed in him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. And because Jesus himself spoke of the two disputed sections of Isaiah and attributed them to the same fella, that should settle it. As the late Chuck Missler would say, if you believe Jesus, you know who wrote Isaiah, and you can save yourself a lot of research time. If you don't believe Jesus, you've got bigger problems than who wrote the book of Isaiah. So let's get back to Isaiah 53. We know Jesus authenticated the writings of Isaiah. Well, let's see what Isaiah 53 actually says. And it says, "Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain. Like one from whom people hide their faces, he was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all." Now, I'm skipping ahead now. "He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth." Notice it even describes he would be pierced for our transgressions. The punishment by death at the time that this was written by Isaiah was stoning, not piercing, such as in a crucifixion. Crucifixion was invented by the Persians and later perfected by the Romans. And the right of capital punishment, which was stoning, was taken away from the Jews in about 6 or 7 AD by Coponius, a Roman prefect who was a predecessor of Pilate. And this punishment was replaced, of course, we know, by crucifixion. I addressed this topic in Bible topic number 14, if you want to go back and look at that video. An entire copy of the book of Isaiah was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, which were dated to before the time of Christ. And guess what? Chapter 53 in its entirety was right smack dab in there. Please use the links that I have below and investigate this further for yourself, and may God richly bless you.